What if I told you that some of the greatest wonders of the ancient world, the pyramids, the Sphinx, and lost cities buried beneath the sands, still hold secrets that scientists, archaeologists, and historians cannot explain? How could a civilization thousands of years ago build monuments with such precision, develop technologies that seem centuries ahead of their time, and leave clues that continue to baffle us today? Few civilizations in human history have captivated the imagination quite like ancient Egypt. For more than 3,000 years, from the earliest dynasties around 3100 BCE to the last remnants of native rule, Egypt produced monumental architecture, complex religious systems, and a wealth of written records. Yet for all we think we know about Egypt, the civilization is filled with mysteries, questions that scholars still debate, secrets that may never be fully solved, and riddles that continue to challenge historians, archaeologists, and enthusiasts alike. If you're interested in exploring alternative perspectives on history and global events, you'll find the link to the online seminar in the description below. This is a story not just of pyramids and pharaohs, but of unanswered questions and gaps in our knowledge, so striking that they raise more curiosity than clarity. These are 50 of the most shocking mysteries of ancient Egypt. Mysteries that remind us that the past is not a finished story, but a puzzle whose pieces are still scattered across millennia. Ancient Egyptian civilization is synonymous with the pyramids, especially those at Giza. Towering above the desert, the Great Pyramid of Khufu is one of the most extraordinary human constructions ever attempted. Its sheer scale is staggering, more than 2.3 million limestone blocks, each weighing between 2 and 15 tons, stacked with such precision that even today's engineers struggle to explain the techniques used. How did ancient builders quarry such massive stones, transport them across desert terrain, and place them with such exact alignment to true north? Various theories have been proposed, from massive labor forces using sledges and ramps to clever systems of water lubrication, but no definitive method has been proven. The mystery of pyramid construction remains a testament to ancient ingenuity and a question that still confounds experts. Even more baffling are hidden voids recently detected inside the Great Pyramid. Using cosmic ray imaging and other advanced technologies, scientists have identified large empty spaces within the structure that have no known purpose. One such void is comparable in size to the pyramid's famous Grand Gallery, yet its contents, function, and connection to the rest of the interior remain unknown. Why would ancient builders leave such enormous gaps? Were these chambers unfinished plans, structural necessities, or symbolic spaces lost to history? The silence of stone yields few clues. And what about the Great Sphinx, the colossal statue with the body of a lion and the head of a human? Conventional Egyptology dates the Sphinx to around 2500 BCE during Khafra's reign, but geological examinations of weathering patterns have led some researchers to argue for a much older date, potentially thousands of years earlier. If true, this would dramatically rewrite our understanding of Egyptian chronology. Who built the Sphinx, and when? The debate continues, not just a fringe argument, but a question that challenges our assumptions about ancient timelines. The Sphinx also bears a visible wound: its missing nose. Popular lore has offered many explanations for its loss. Napoleon's troops supposedly shot it off, zealots attacked it for religious reasons, or erosion simply played its part. Historians, however, lack solid evidence to confirm any version. This small absence on such an iconic face is a powerful reminder that even famous monuments carry secrets. The legend of the curse of the pharaohs first spread in modern times after the discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb in 1922. Newspapers gleefully reported deaths and misfortunes among those associated with the excavation, stirring imagination and superstition. While scientific explanations point to mold, bacteria, and coincidence, the persistence of the curse narrative shows how unresolved mysteries can take on lives of their own, blurring the line between myth and history. Perhaps one of the most enduring quests in Egyptology is the search for Cleopatra's tomb. One of the most famous queens in history, Cleopatra VII ruled at the end of Egypt's native dynastic era before it became a Roman province. Ancient writers described her lavish burial alongside Mark Antony, But despite extensive excavation around temples such as Taposiris Magna, her final resting place has never been conclusively identified. Is it lost beneath sand and rubble, submerged by Nile silt, or hidden in plain sight? The search continues. The Greek historian Herodotus wrote about a vast underground labyrinth near Hawara, larger than any Egyptian tomb, with thousands of columns and elaborate chambers. Modern archaeology has uncovered ruins in the region, but nothing matching Herodotus's grand description. Did the labyrinth exist as described? Or is the account exaggerated, misunderstood, or referring to something now lost? We may never know. Ancient administrative documents such as the Abusa papyri dating to the 5th dynasty showcase an intricately organized bureaucratic system. These fragmented texts record temple activities, labor rosters, and economic details that hint at a vast administrative state. But many of the papyri are broken, incomplete, and only partially understood, leaving gaps in our knowledge of how ancient Egypt was governed on a day-to-day basis. Among the most enigmatic artifacts in tombs and temples is the Imyut fetish, often depicted as a stylized animal skin tied to a pole. While associated with rituals and the god Anubis, its exact symbolic meaning and original function remain topics of scholarly uncertainty. Egyptian script itself holds mysteries. While hieroglyphs have been deciphered, their origins remain unclear, with some symbols predating formal writing, hinting at a long evolution from proto-writing. How this transition occurred and why certain forms endured is still debated. The Sabu disk, found in Saqqara, puzzles scholars with its unusual shape, leaving its purpose, ceremonial, symbolic, or mechanical unknown. Even in well-documented sites like Deir el-Medina, where letters and artifacts reveal daily life, many aspects of social structure, labor, and personal beliefs remain enigmatic, showing Egypt's secrets endure. New discoveries, such as Tamil Brahmi inscriptions, reveal Egypt's far-reaching cultural exchanges, challenging assumptions about early global connectivity. Political records like the Turin King list show gaps that suggest lost rulers or dynasties. Iconic sites such as Abydos and the Osirion, along with technologies like Egyptian blue, hint at advanced knowledge whose full context remains unknown. Ancient Egypt was a civilization of scientific curiosity, artistic brilliance, and spiritual depth. Its secrets, from hidden chambers to lost tombs, invite us to keep exploring, reminding us that history is far richer and more mysterious than we can ever fully capture. If you're fascinated by ancient secrets, unexplained mysteries, and the hidden stories of civilizations that shaped our world, hit subscribe and join us, because the next mind-blowing discovery is just around the corner.